Good evening, everyone. Welcome. We'll start off tonight by Welcome to Country. We begin this evening by acknowledging the Wadawurrung people as the traditional owners of the land, waterways and skies. We pay our respects to their elders, past, present and emerging. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How's the week been?
Wonderful.
Go Matildas. Hey. When's the next game? Saturday, right, go Matildas. Okay, well, we'll kick off tonight with, we got up there, thanks of old I-Ho, Book 3, song 8.
And it's interesting, Ian, Ross and I were just chatting to our new beginners group about the multitude of songs that have got simple chords, and this is one of them. It's got C, C7, F and G7. So this will be one that the beginners will be able to play.
Oh, it's got G7, has it? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a number one hit. In fact, it was Olivia Newton-John's first number one hit in 1971.
That's in my top 10 favourite murder songs too.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually an old song. It's more than 100 years old, that song. In fact, it's from the 18th century. It's been adapted over the years, and there used to be a lot of murder songs, and I think they must have left all the good words out of it, I think, when they adapted it. The next one I've got is book 317, Walking After Midnight. This is a Patsy Cline song. This was number 3 in 2018 top 10 that we had here, and it was number 5 in 2022 top 10. So it's been in 2 years. So
What, last year it was number 5?
last year it was number 5. Yep.
Whoa.
It's always been a favourite. It was recorded in 1956. So this one was recorded by before all these young kids up on the stage were born. So if we muck it up, you'll have to blame me.
We reckon it's been a favourite because of our magnificent dancing.
Well, I want to see some of that tonight.
Well, we'll put it to the test, won't we?
We've been
And-
practicing.
Let's see what you got.
And David, be careful your bass doesn't walk away. I see you haven't got it tethered to your amplifier.
No, I don't.
You don't.
Good. Are you saying that it's because it's walking bass?
It could get away on you.
It could. So,
Okay.
musos don't they?
A 1, a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dancing not bad. Do we like the dancing? Thumbs up for the dancing or thumbs down?
I'll give a thumbs up.
I think there's a few thumbs up.
Or was that your rude finger?
A few people thinking about it.
I've had a protest to the comments that I made about these young people on stage. One of them was claiming that it was actually after he was born. The technicality is it was recorded just before he was born, it was released after he was born, so isn't it in his rights? Anyway, Patsy Cline had that on their first 2 albums. They're totally different versions. We tend to do one that's about in between, I think. Yeah, the first one was a bit more country, and this one is a bit more like, the second one's a bit more like what we do. Right,
I think it's a good song no matter what version you do.
certainly is.
We made it our own.
327. Now this just happens to be the second Patsy Cline song for the night. In fact, I've only got two, but they're both Patsy Cline songs. This Patsy Cline only recorded between the years 1955 and 1963, so it was a very short career that she had, actually recording. She died when she was 31, plane crash like a lot of the entertainers did back then, travelling in small planes with only one engine, those sort of things, in bad weather. There's a few of them went. Who else, Ross?
Buddy Holly and Big Bopper and Otis Redding. No, he might have done.
Yeah, no.
He was
Richie Valens.
Richie Valens.
Richie Valens,
One of
yeah.
the Allman brothers.
John Denver.
John Denver.
John Denver was in a helicopter.
Graham Strong.
Graham Strong was in a helicopter too.
Yeah, and Stevie Ray Vaughan was a helicopter, so it's rather hazardous. So
Let's say it's air
Don't
travel.
fly. Just don't.
Anyone going to fly in the next couple of days?
make sure it's got two engines.
Make sure it's not Jetstar, that's the only thing.
Don't fly and don't eat mushrooms.
Too soon?
It is, I'm sorry, it's too soon.
Next week it would have been okay.
All right, let's do I Fall to Pieces. Patsy Cline. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Patsy in the back right corner there. And you know who else I could hear? Jim Reeves, who did a great duet with Patsy. And it was coming from Rob and... what was your name again? Can't remember. Around where Rob is. I reckon it was.
Right, this next one, Shotgun. Book 329. you'll see the reference to the words. Who was it by?
George Ezra. George
Okay,
Ezra.
now, apparently he spent a bit of time in Australia. That's why the lyrics south of the equator, yellow and green. Go Matildas. Yellow and green. Okay, give it your best when we get to the yellow and green. Thank you, Vicky.
Okay. For 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like it's someone's I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like it's someone's I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like it's someone's I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like it's someone's I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like it's
I think he's from England, I think, isn't he, Vicky? I think.
Sorry, Ian?
I think he's from England.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought he was from Budapest. Okay, can I just make a comment there? The people who were in the beginners group, we talked about the chord progression C, A minor, F, G7. You notice that that song is based, for the verses, based around those four same chords, but in a slightly different order. So the same idea, those chords that keep repeating, albeit in a different order. Isn't that just so good?
They've only been at it 2 weeks, Ross.
They have.
That took us a year.
I know.
Gee, you're working them hard.
No, they're very keen, Ian. I know.
Great. Okay, the next one, book 1, 18. Now this one has been in our, we've had 5 top 10s. It's been in 4 out of the 5, but it's also been in the Groaners a couple of times, so I don't know what that says. It took a long, I think Ross told the story about how it was rejected by the record company, wasn't it? They didn't want to record it. Is that
The whole album was rejected.
the whole album?
Yeah, the whole album. They said this ain't good enough, and they didn't release it. That's in the USA.
Yeah, so it sat around for a long time, and then it was picked up in the movie Shrek. it's got to be a new kick in life.
All right, I'm going to give a count on this one of 6. I'm going to give 2 lots of 6 so that we get into the vibe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
same time too.
It's always a bonus.
It is a bonus. And did you hear the beautiful chords in the background from Judy?
Beautiful.
Don't get up, Judy.
Beautiful.
Sorry, don't get up. Don't get up.
Ian,
Ready,
before
Judy?
you go on to the next song, can I say hello to all the YouTubers and say a special hello to Angelo and Julie? I know they're watching tonight, so hello out there.
Hi,
In your
Angelo and
Jimmy
Judy.
Jams.
I used to work with Angelo.
Well, there
G'day,
you go.
Angelo.
The same one.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Okay, now David, have you seen Blue Hawaii lately?
Can't say I have recently seen it then.
Have you ever seen the movie?
I think I have seen it at some point in my life.
Well, I'm impressed.
I mean, you
It's
weren't
the one
born-
set in Hawaii, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Well, there were 3 set in Hawaii, but
Yeah.
it's one of
Well,
them.
that's one.
And-
The
and
one.
it- And this song was probably one of the worst scenes in the whole movie, I think, wasn't it, Ross? He was singing it to his future mother-in-law or something.
It was, yes, you're right.
It just didn't fit
Yes.
in.
You mean there was a bad scene in the Elvis
A
movie?
bit icky.
Only a little bit bad.
He was singing to his mother-in-law.
Define icky.
No, the daughter was there too.
All right.
Yeah. I must look at it again. It wasn't a very good scene. The rest of the movie is really great. Some of the outdoor scenes where the wedding's taking place and that, and on the beach. Great movie.
I don't think in any of the reviews someone said there's a little bit of ickiness in
Oh no, it's not iffy. No, it's not iffy. It's probably just
Just explain.
getting permission to marry the lovely girl.
And what are the other 2 Hawaii movies there, Ross?
Well, you put me on.
Oh, you put me on the spot. So.
Paradise Hawaiian Style.
Yeah.
Yes.
Girls, girls, girls.
No, not in Hawaii.
Boys, boys, boys.
No.
Anyone know the other Hawaiian
What was
movie
the other
that Elvis
Hawaiian?
There's a prize for anyone who knows.
Come on, no, you watch Elvis movies.
I'm going to have to Google it. I apologise, Mac.
You're an amateur.
You can see that we don't rehearse our gags.
No.
Okay.
Kissing Cousins was set in the Smoky Mountains.
Kissing cousins. Now that is icky. That is icky.
Girl Happy.
Girl Happy, California. No, Florida.
It's close.
Here we go. Can't help falling in love. We're going to do a really nice, laid-back Elvis version. Are we ready to do a laid-back Elvis version? If such a thing exists. Here we go. It'll be like that pace. Join in with me on a C chord. Here we go.
Wise men say only fools rush in,
That's good.
but I can't help falling in love with you.
Very nice.
Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you?
Here we go. Like a river.
Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. If I can help falling in love with you,
Back to the river.
like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too.
Hey, that was our best version ever.
Well done. And did you hear those Hawaiian guitar slides done on the ukulele? If we hear it again, Judy, we might be concentrating on singing. Play a couple of those slides. Look at that.
Whoa.
Very good.
That is really good.
Just like a Hawaiian steel guitar.
There's a round of applause. I might try it as well. No applause for me, Ross.
No.
So it's obvious who the favourite is.
If the cap fits.
You've got a fretless face, haven't you?
No, it doesn't.
Right. That was, we've turned the page now and book two, song 2, Octopus's Garden. Now, if I make any comment, it's pretty dangerous me making a comment about anything to do with Beatles, because you've got Beetle down the end. Probably these two are, I don't know. But anyway, I will anyway. Ringo wrote this song, and this may not be true, but they'll tell me if it's not true. He was on a boating holiday south of France, and they're going to have fish and chips, but the fish turned out to be squid. And so the captain of the ship told Ringo that it was octopus, and octopus are these funny things that go around the ocean collecting coloured things and put them in a heap, and Ringo thought that was pretty good, so he went home and wrote a song about it. Now, is that true or? That's true. Made up.
I don't know, I'll be honest.
I thought, like, in the Let It Be documentary, he was sort of
Yeah,
he
but
was
when
writing it there.
he was. There's a scene of him playing at the piano.
Yeah.
But where did he
He asked Paul for help,
No,
and Paul
he
told him to
didn't
sort
write
of.
it. No, he didn't write it there. He got the
Ian,
idea.
what's your source?
Maybe I'm just throwing it out there to get comment.
I don't think it's true, but I'll stand corrected.
Do you know whose boat it was?
Well, if it existed,
Peter Sellers.
Peter Sellers.
So
Oh,
you're
okay.
probably
Yeah.
starting to believe me
It's
now.
a
I am.
plausibility.
Because
So
they were
Jack
working
Nicholson,
on
yeah.
The Magic Christian, the movie.
Yeah, he was trying to turn to acting.
There you go.
He was at the time.
He was.
That's my big brother. He's got some cred there, all right?
It's
And the other thing about
at least 75% correct.
Thank you. That means a lot.
I'm going to go with 80%.
Okay,
On that high.
now the other thing about this, which I've got them on, it appeared on the Abbey Road albums. And I think I bought a copy of the Abbey Road before these guys.
He did.
Certainly before me.
Could be right.
Okay, the other thing about Abbey Road, who's been to Abbey Road? Who's crossed the crossing? Did the cars glare at you when you stopped them?
You just got to wait for ages. Like,
You
it
gotta
takes
wait. You
ages.
gotta wait till the car comes. Is that right?
No, till the car's not there.
Oh, no, you gotta stop a car.
Do you? Well, I didn't.
Okay,
I
well,
was scared they were going to glare at me.
yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in a shade. He'll let us in, knows where we've been in an octopus's garden in a shade. I'd ask my
Ian, before you go, I owe Macca a humble apology because he was absolutely right. Girls, Girls, Girls.
Which was the first one I said,
was
right?
filmed in
That's what I
Hawaii.
said.
There were 3 films: Blue Hawaii, Paradise Hawaiian Style, and Girls, Girls.
I think I deserve a round of applause for that, Ross. Thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind.
Hey Ross, you know that film's been renamed now though. It's
What?
called Non-binary.
I can't wait to hear the soundtrack.
Okay, moving right along. Next one's book 219, Massachusetts. This is a Bee Gees' favourite of mine. It's a favourite. Anything that starts off with, or anything that's done by Robin Gibb is a favourite of mine.
Have you ever seen Robin?
I have, but he was only like...
Must have been in a big capital city somewhere.
I've seen him twice. Once in Geelong when he was about 16. I think he was in 65 and he was born in 49. Wow, what's that make him? 16.
Did Robin sing the song "I've Got to Get a Message to You" by any chance?
One verse.
Yeah, it's the same as this.
You know my story about that song? You know what it's about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my grandparents gave me that single as a birthday present, not knowing anything about music. And they gave me that single, "I've Got to Get a Message to You," which is about someone about to get executed, isn't it?
Correct.
So thanks to my grandparents. They're long gone now, but I think I was 4 or 5.
It didn't have an impact on you, did it?
No, not at all. As you can tell.
Don't blame them. And they rang me up and asked me what he'd like.
It had something to do with it.
Ian, I want to hear the end of your story.
Yeah, well, what was it? Robin Gibb.
Robin Gibb,
Yeah,
you saw
Robin
him
Gibb.
when he was 16. I
Yeah.
can't believe that.
That
In
was-
Geelong.
Yeah, down the Palais. He was there with his 2 brothers. And I saw him again up at Festival Hall. And I'll swear to this day that Jenny was there, but they've all forgotten. And Libby was there.
I was there.
You were there, yeah, okay. Brian Cadd.
He doesn't remember you.
Brian Cadd was supporting.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep. Okay, anyway, Robin Gibb is my favourite. You might never have seen him, but if you do, have a look at the clip. Do a Google for Robin Gibb, Isle of Man. He does a song with a choir in a chapel. So you'll see a few different versions, but pick the one where he's
I'll
in a
put a
chapel.
link. I'll put a link to that on our newsletter this week.
It's really worth a look at, even if you don't like it. It's really worth a look at. The choir's good.
It's really good.
And the kids in the choir must have been so proud. He was born on the Isle of Man, and they moved to England, and they moved out to Australia. That's how it came about, and so he went back there and did this video clip. It's worth a look at. Right. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Going back to Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go home. And the lights all went out in Massachusetts. got a clap from Gold Albert. Welcome back, Jeff.
How are you, Jeff? Haven't seen you over in Jeff Corner there for a while. You okay? You good?
How was your trip?
Hectic.
Hectic.
That's what we want to hear. Where'd you go?
Overseas. You got 5 minutes?
Probably not. Maybe tell us later.
Macca, you might have been awake. We did put some photos up on the
did we?
screen. Yes,
Okay.
we did.
All right. Sorry about that.
Book 421. Seekers, Carnival is over. What more can we say?
Okay. I'll count 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4 we'll go G and C. Okay? Clear as mud. 1, 2, 3.
It's actually an old Russian tune that was accompanied, I think, one of the first silent Russian movies or something.
There you go.
That's where the melody came from.
We got some Russian music.
Can you sing in Russian for us, Rose?
No, sorry.
I don't know those
I
quite.
go to my that's all I know.
Yeah.
Borscht.
Over the Ross.
Hey, just a couple of quick announcements, and really, I just want to draw your attention to a couple of things up on the screen. So we've had the beginners running for the last 2 weeks, and we've got one more session on the 16th, see down the bottom left. Next week is really special. Vicky will be emceeing, and she'll be presenting a number of songs at the start that are slowed down a touch, and will only use our C, F, A minor, G7 chords. so that we can really give the new people a bit of a run at Ukes and more, that they can really have a go at it. So that really looking forward to that, Vicky. Following that, we've got 1 week where there's no early session, so they're at 6:30. Then in Wednesday, August 30 and September 6, we've got a tab session. Now we started that last term, and Vicky and I will be running the same program again. So if you want a refresher or you want to know a little bit about tab, the only difference this year is we'd like you to tell us that you want to be part of that. So you could let Vicky or myself know that you want to register for that. So it's no big deal, it's just letting us know that you'll be there. And really that's for logistical planning in terms of how big does a room need to be and those sort of things. Now I'm so excited, that'll take us through to early September. Then we've got 2 or 3 weeks, and then end of term coming around on the 13th of September. In fact, it's only 1 week, isn't it? So 13th of September is our end of term. We follow the school terms, as you know. And we've got a theme night coming up. It's your chance to just let it all go and dress up. We've got the Fabbest night planned. The theme is the Beatles and 60s dress. So come along in your best 60s gear. I've heard that Darren and Macca have already got their costumes. Now, they've been drawing inspiration from a Beatles album cover. I won't say which one it is. Sergeant Pepper's. No. And so I can't wait to see what they look like, quite frankly. But I'm cruising op shops looking for my best gear as well. And I'm just so excited about that. You know that I've got a passion, Macca's got a passion, Darren's got a passion for the Fab Four. Just the fabbest band ever. And, you know, I'm often hesitant to do Beatles stuff because they're so hard to recreate. But we're going to give it a go. And we're going to ask you to help us put the program together. So between now and probably September 6th, we want you to cast your vote on your best 3 Beatles songs ever. Best 3. Now we've already had some votes this week. I'm thrilled. I'm forwarding Macca some emails and we're marvelling at some of the choices.
Do you know what I took out of the early voting?
What?
Ringo is
Ringo.
right up there. He's right up there.
I agree.
Yeah. He's out of the blocks really fast.
Oh no, Ringo. It's because he's so fit and he's alive. He's got that over the others.
He's the oldest one.
He is, yeah.
Wow.
So look, that's the only announcements I've got, Ian. Do you have anything, Ian?
No, I think you've done a good segue there for the next one.
Okay, anyone else? No? Let's go, Ian.
The true Beatles fans won't claim this is a Beatles song, but it's near enough. George Harrison, Photograph, it is.
Ian, have you got because this one's got different chords in it, I think can we bring it up?
Ford, I don't know. What are the chords it's got?
We've got a couple of different chords in there because we've got E flat and F7.
Yeah, that's right. They're meant to be.
Somebody decided that we sing the song in B flat. That was a good choice.
I think when we do this, we normally put chords up.
I see.
I'm working on it,
Okay, well, we'll get ready to... Ringo and George wrote this song. So I reckon near enough for Beatles, it's not. If you want to see a good version, YouTube Ringo, George's memorial, what's it called? George's Concert for George.
Concert for George.
Have a look at Ringo doing it. Great version. He's got a whole lot of great guitarists and great musicians with him.
All right, let's get ready to pick up your ukes. Just let's start together. Here we go. Are we ready? I'm hearing that people have settled down and we're ready to go. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. reckon that one, Vicky, won't be on your easy playlist.
Probably not.
Right, does anyone have a look at the YouTubes of these shows? Because it's a good idea if you want to look at some of the ones tonight. That one plus about the last three in particular, and just have a listen. You probably can't hear it in amongst all the ukuleles, but have a listen to Judy playing all the in-between riffs. The microphone's on the camera there, so it'll pick it up a lot better. So you'll hear it a lot better than you do in the room. So have a listen. If you don't want to watch the whole lot, you can fast forward to about 40 minutes, something like that.
Hey,
And you'll
Ian,
hear some great riffs.
Ian, I think you had to put some of the chairs out tonight. Is that right? Did
I
you?
put a couple.
Yeah, so here's the reason why.
David did most.
Well, Macca, here's the reason why they weren't put out. There's our chair putter outer, Bob Bell, up on the ski slopes. Imagine that, eh?
He's forgotten his skis, Ross.
Well, I just wondered if he had his uke with him. So there you go.
And I'm looking for a bit of sympathy. After the in and around night, I had a bad back for about 4 days. I was sitting on that chair lopsided with the base. I could hardly walk the next day. That's why I changed the chair halfway through.
See the sacrifices we make for you guys.
We do. The bass players always get it rough. Okay, next one is a Slim Dusty song written by Casey Chambers' dad. I shouldn't say that because he's a musician in his own right, Bill Chambers. Things are not the same on the land.
Hey, this song talks about how hard it is on the land, you know, as the evolution of time went on and farms became bigger and, you know the story. But you know what? I think it sort of applies to all of us even today when we're going through some of the hardships in our lives and also costs going up and whatever. So this is called Things Are Not the Same on the Land, but they're sort of not the same everywhere.
You borrow $50,000 to buy some seed, put in the ground that doesn't rain.
Yeah, exactly right. All right, here we go. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no movement today at the station out back. Just a man with his head in his hand. He'll soon walk away, just a shirt on his back. Things are not the same on the land.
song which went over well on the night and was we decided to put it in the book, Blue Skies. It's another one that's, I don't know whether you know it, Darren, this song is quite old. It's older than anyone in this room.
Very old.
How old? Is it 100 years old?
It could be about 97, I think, something like that. And it was written for I think it might have been a Russian play or something or other, but it was a bit of a flop. But Al Jolson did it in the Jazz Singer. So that's an old movie we used to watch in black and white. Oops, I should have said that. Okay, Blue Skies.
And this is the one where we use pinky quite a bit for our C chord, because if you look at C augmented, if you have your pinky on, it'll be easy to stretch with your pointer finger for that extra note. So it just makes it a little bit easier for you if you use that C augmented. And also when you're changing from C to F minor, you've also got that easy change because you're using pinky for C. So just make sure you use your fourth finger. One, two, three, four. Skies, smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Birds singing a song. Nothing but blue skies from now on. I never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right, never seen the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my heart will fly. Instrumental.
Okay, great. Now,
So good, everybody. Well done.
Great job.
Let's give it up for Ian. That instrumental was amazing.
just a reminder, we've got a cuppa again at the end of this show, so when the chairs, we leave a few chairs out for people if they want to sit down. Now, I didn't introduce people up on the stage, but a couple of weeks ago I heard David say, you know who they are. They've all got name tags on.
That's right.
Yeah,
So I thought that was a good idea.
yeah, I reckon. Keep
Yeah.
it simple.
Okay, and it's great to see people wearing their name tags. It's really good for us because we can't remember names. So thank you. Now this next one, Under the Milky Way, this was supposedly written, once again these blokes will tell me if I'm wrong. The band was the church. The band was the church, and these two people were in the church. Steve and his then girlfriend.
Karen wasn't in the band.
Pardon?
Karen wasn't in the band.
Wasn't in the band. Okay, it was his girlfriend then.
So keep going, keep going.
I reckon she might have been the bass player originally, before you knew.
But Steve was the bass player.
Maggie, you need to cut the
Anyway.
oldies a bit of slack here.
We'll
You
check
guys
up
don't
on
cut
that.
me any slack.
Dave,
Anyway.
didn't you go and see the church
I
recently?
did, and where was it? Someone else here saw the church too.
And didn't they do that, the entire album this came off?
No, not
No.
that
Oh,
night.
not
No,
that
they had done that
Yeah,
many times
yeah.
before, but yeah, this is just a mix.
Anyway, they were outside. They'd been invited to his mum's place for tea. So after tea, what they do, they go outside when the dishes were due to be done, sitting out in the balcony having a smoke or whatever. I look up to see the stars, and that's how it come about. It means nothing. That's what they said. Means nothing. It's just
I think
how
that's
they
true. I don't know if that's true. Sounds good.
That'll
Sounds
do.
good.
Okay, now I don't know whether you've heard Jimmy Little do this one. He does a great version. I think Vicky's heard, haven't you, on the album
Messenger.
Yes,
Yeah.
Messenger, yes, that's
Does
a
a
great
version. He
album.
also does a few other Australian songs. The Paul Kelly one and
Does a lot of covers, yeah.
I can't think of the other one. Okay, so here we go.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go.
Sometimes this place gets kind of empty. Sound of their breath fades with the light.
it up, build it up.
I wish I knew what you were looking for. I might have known what you would find. I wish I knew what you were searching for. I might have known what you would find.
Now lay back to nothing.
Under the Milky Way tonight.
Fade it out.
Under the Milky Way tonight.
Really softly now.
Under the Milky Way tonight.
Okay, thank you, Darren. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, David. Thank you, Ross.
Thanks, everybody. Great for coming. Good night, Angela.
Thanks for coming.